Sure. This is an individual pair of chromosomes. One chromosome is from your mother and one is from your father. And the tips that you see that are gold color there, those are what the telomeres are. That's where they're located. They're at the ends of the chromosomes. This is just another diagram of showing the same kind of thing, when this is showing the DNA strands that are inside the chromosomes. But again, you see the telomeres, the protective tips, at each end of the chromosomes. So, and then I guess the best way that people describe this that we can all understand is that the telomeres are like the protective caps at the ends of shoelace. And here you can see an artist drawing of the two sets of shoelaces, and in the top, on the top one, you see the plastic tips at the ends are frayed, they're going bad, and we all know that when those ends of the shoelaces no longer are there, or they're all frayed so bad, you can't use the shoelaces anymore.
Right.
The bottom one shows intact shoelaces. This is like long, healthy telomeres, and they work. So that's the difference. You've got to keep your, like Donna was saying, you need long telomeres. They're good. Short telomeres are bad.
So long are good, short are bad. And if our cells actually begin to unravel, that means that they're dying. And essentially, as we age, our cells start to begin to unravel and die off. And what we want to do is obviously have long telomeres that have the protective caps at the end, so we're protecting, and that definitely happens at such an internal level. So
as their telomeres get shorter and shorter with age, the cells start to deteriorate and die off. And this is what you're seeing in this slide or this video, which is really natural aging. What's happening inside our body? These healthy, good-looking cells are turning ugly. And then the next thing I'd like to show, that drawing. This is what we lose with age. This is what's happening. By now you're familiar with, on the left-hand side, the pair of chromosomes there with the telomeres at each end. So what's happening, you start with a single cell, which you see at the left of the diagram there. That cell divides, which is what healthy cells do. They divide, and notice that the telomere at the end is getting a little bit shorter. Then those cells divide again. And the telomere gets even shorter, divide again and shorter, and finally, after they've divided, actually, it takes about 30 or 50 cell divisions before this happens. There's no telomere left, or not enough telomere left, that the cell can function anymore. It can't divide again. And this is called senescence. This is aging, and this is just showing the reverse of what we saw earlier, where the telomeres now are getting longer again because the enzyme telomerase is present and it's causing them to grow back long. Only telomerase can do this. And then that'll be the last video that I want to show you. But this shows us what happens when you get old, sick cells, and the tissue starts to rejuvenate itself and becomes healthy again.